Good morning, Red River Valley School Division EAs. Welcome to this video. I'm Dennis. I'm just here to help you out with logging into PowerSchool and how you can put a log entry in for one of your students. So let's go through that really quickly. So you'll see that we have a website that we need to go to. That's the website. It'll be in your email as well, right at the top here, right up here. It'll be in your email that you received and also your login information. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in your login information. This is basically your Gmail account. So instead of putting at RRBSD, just put your first, it's usually your first initial last name. So I'm going to put one on here. All right, and whatever I believe I'm not going to say the password on here just in case this video gets out, but you received the email with the password, and you can type that password in now. And what it'll do is it's going to ask you to change your password. So you put in the original password that you were given, and then you create a new one. Do that right now. And again, it tells you what kind of password that you should create. It says right up here, it must be at least 8 characters, uppercase, lowercase, at least one letter and one number and one special character. And so we'll just go through that right now. All right. So once you're in, pretty simple. And by the way, if you forget your password or if you're not too sure what your password is, it's not hooked in with our Google password and it's not hooked in with the PowerSchool Retrieve. Unfortunately, it's standalone. So you'll have to let us at the tech department know. You can email me and we can reset it for you if you completely forget what your password is. Now, the next thing we're going to do, now we're in, you can see here, start page students. You just have to make sure you're in the right school. I know a lot of you work in a high school and early years, depending on what school you're in. Morris School, you might have that if you're working in Heritage, and also if you're in Rosenart. All the other schools, you'll just have one school up here. You can see it here. So make sure if you know what grade the student's in, make sure you pick the right class. So I'll just pick one here. And once you are in the right school, we're just going to pick a student. So up in the student box, you pick the student that you're looking for. You can see it. Usually a list comes up. Put in the last name. It works a lot better. And then we're just going to hit. You click on the student you want to work on or put a login for. And all we're going to do, you don't have any access to any of these pages here except for log entries right here. So you click on log entries, and now you're ready to put in a log entry. And here's the new button. You click on here. And the only thing that you can do is actually do discipline. So that is the student. And then you can see the next one down is what it is. And you can fill in the rest there. Once you hit in submit, once you hit the submit button, your principal will get an email and that principal might come talk to you and that kind of thing. You may notice here also that there's consequences and so on. Don't feel that you have to fill that in unless you want to fill that in, but you don't have to fill that in. At any time, you can just go here and hit submit, and the principal can go in there and fill in that later if you need to. But take a look at that. You may want to talk to your resource teacher or your principal to make sure that you have everything you need in there. All right, well, that's it for me. Thanks for listening. And if you have any questions, please contact me and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Okay, see you, everybody. Bye bye.